Hi there, and welcome to today's Quentin Carpenter Nature of Flowers video. Today I'm going to show you how to use the golden angle of 137.5 to create a really cool spinning animation effect. Okay, you can see here that I've got a photograph of a dahlia that I took a while ago that I've used for many things before, and this time I've looked at it and I've created this series of rotations that you can see on the side here. And you can see I've rotated it a different amount each time, which is the same angle of 137. It creates this amazing optical illusion. It looks like the petals are growing outwards as it revolves, which is interesting because plants grow using the same angle of leaves. So each petal or leaf will grow at 137.5 degrees from the last one. So when you rotate it at that exact angle, it creates this wonderful optical illusion where it looks like it is rolling around on itself. The middle bit looks like it's going one way, and the outside bit looks like it's going the other way. And yet it's all done with the animation. Okay, I'm going to stop it there and I'll show you how to make that yourself. So first thing you need to do is have a close-up photograph of a flower. In this case it's a dahlia. And you can see this is the pattern that we'll end up using in our animation. Now we're going to make all the layers first, and then we're going to add the frames later on. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is duplicate one of the background layers, or the background layer. So we're going to click duplicate layer, and you can see we've now got exactly the same thing here. What this process is a lot of repetition. So we're going to go to edit, and we're going to go to transform, and we're going to go to rotate. We need to type in 137.5, and that's pretty much all we've got to do all the way through, but just lots and lots of layers, and we click enter. So we right click over here, we duplicate that layer, we go to edit, transform, rotate, and we type in 137.5. You can see there's a slight little corner change here, so do the same thing again. We duplicate the layer, click OK, edit, transform, rotate 137.5. Okay, enter. And then we do that again. Right click, duplicate layer, click OK, edit, transform, rotate 137.5. Okay, so you get the idea. Once we've done that, and imagine we've finished it, I'll show you a sneak peek of what we've done so far. We click on these three lines here, and it says make frames. Make frames from layers. So we click on that button, and you will now see that we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. If we change the speed of them to 0.1 seconds by clicking on the first one and the last one, and then if we press play, you can see that we have got the start of our rotating animation. And you can see just with 5 frames, it creates that illusion that it's spinning round. Now, what I also did on the finished one is you can see where the edges are on this one. I've got rid of it with a nice little curve, so we can do that by adding a new layer, going to the lasso tool, clicking in the corner of the square, drawing a lasso down to the other corner, like so. We then go to select inverse, so we've got this area flashing. We choose some black paint, click on the paint bucket, and bucket fill in the area. So we press Ctrl D to stop it flashing. And now when we press play, you can see you don't have the distracting part of the edges going around. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now, on the one that I completed, you can see that I rotated it by 137 degrees 24 times, which created this really smooth animation, which we will run through again, and you can see that the animation runs and runs and runs. So you can, if I just pause it and slow it right down, we should see, if I do it at 1 second intervals, so you'll be able to see how it shifts quite radically from one side to the other. And because it's doing this, so it's going from upside down to the side, etc. So when we speed it up, it creates the optical illusion of it spinning in both directions. So if we look on the first one and the last one, if I do it on 0, no delay at all, you can really see what's happening. So you're kind of like, your brain is trying to process two lots of information. 1 minute it's going one way, the other minute it's going the other way. So I find the perfect time scale for animations is 0.1 seconds. Oh, click on that at the beginning, click it at the end, and change it down the little arrow to 0.1. Now, once we've done this, and we're really happy with it, we need to obviously save it, but we also need to make it into a little movie. So we're going to export, and we're going to render it as a video this time. So we can render video, choose where we want to find it in our area, click render, and this will turn it into a movie, which we can then use to upload to YouTube, etc. And as it's doing that, if we go to YouTube and go to my channel, you can see the one that I made earlier. And if I just stretch this across, you should be able to see what's happening. So there is the one I made earlier. And what I like to do is upload them as shorts, and then you can watch them on your phone, or you can watch them on main YouTube. And if I go full big, and if I go to, it's very laggy, my computer today for some reason. And we go full screen, it's going to let me. And we'll put the sound up. Just rewind it to the beginning. Put sound up. Can't even get to the sound. Exit full screen, put the sound up, then go full screen. So I like to add a bit of music to them. And then we'll go full screen, and hopefully you'll get the impression of the Dahlia growing rapidly from the middle outwards. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed it, and have a go at doing your own organic animations. Okay, thanks for watching, and obviously if you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye.